Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VI. Since last time, I made my way due north of Collingen, outside of this building here, and along the way, Celis learned X-Zone from Fenrir, so I have her back on Zone Seek to take advantage of those level up bonuses. Now, as mentioned at the end of yesterday's video, I have something special planned for you guys today. We're going to be doing something a little bit different. So if you're playing along and you're interested in advancing the storyline and going to Daryl's tomb, then I suggest you go ahead and skip to the next video, because today I'll be showing you how to kill some pretty advanced monsters relatively early in the game. And the rewards for doing so are some rare and powerful items. So without further ado, let's get started here at the Coliseum. With Ultros, what are you doing here? Oh, you're the receptionist. Wait, what? Oh, and Chupon is here too. Well, we better watch our backs. Yeah, today, no story time, viewers. We'll be doing side quest stuff. With the last of the Imperial Troopers. Well, you know what they say, there can be only one. Bonus points if you get that reference. But looks like this guy has some valuable information for us. Alright. Is it vital information for our everyday lives? No, not quite. But we should talk to the Emperor twice. Wait, he's alive? Well, I'm not sure what this means, but we'll remember that for later. Hey, Siegfried is here too. Oh, this is Siegfried. I'm sorry. And apparently someone's been impersonating him. Well, that explains everything. Actually, that explains nothing at all. Yeah, that is one of the unsolved mysteries of Final Fantasy VI, guys. The whole Siegfried story arc never has any resolution. In fact, after this point, we'll never hear anything about them ever again. Which is kind of sad, because it's just an open-ended, side story. I don't know if they just ran out of space on the cartridge, or they couldn't think of anything to do, or anything, I don't know, but regardless. Even on the Game Boy Advance version, they added bonus bosses and bonus dungeons and extra content, but they didn't finish the Siegfried side story? Yeah, Ultros is your receptionist? What's wrong with you? Ah, he's doing community service to pay his debt to society. Okay. Oh, that's funny. He has a different line of dialogue, but he's not saying it. Come on. But yeah, I was hoping that even for the iPhone version, because I think it was the 20th or 25th anniversary of this game, that they would add a whole bunch of extra content. And maybe in that version we would get to see some more Siegfried, and even then they decided not to add anything to it. I don't know. I mean, there's so many ways they could have taken that story. It's just up in the air, so there you are. Now, essentially, oh yeah, as you can see, Sabin kind of took a beating. One of the things I did off-screen was I did a practice battle, and I was not expecting to win, actually, at all. But miraculously, I pulled the victory out of my ass, thanks to a very lucky limit break, and I won the experience egg, which doubles your experience. And I'll be going over how to get those in just a second, because I want to explain the Coliseum and show you guys, well, what it's like to fail. But first things first, I want to, well, one thing you should always do before you enter into a Coliseum battle is save your game. Excuse me. And not slam a Red Bull before recording, because it makes you burp. Now, always save your game before you enter a Coliseum battle, because whether you win or lose, the item that you wager is lost. Yeah, I don't know what gambling rules they're following here, but that's the way it is. So, this is a tutorial episode, if you will. So all you gotta do is, oh, by the way, hold on to your Murasames, like I mentioned previously. You also want to hang on to your Tabby suit and your Chocobo suits for later. We'll be using those as ante here at the Coliseum. But you just pick the item you want to wager, in this case the Tintinabar, and we'll have to fight a monster, the Dark Force. Wait a minute. Dark Force? We killed you in my last LP. What are you doing here? No, thankfully this is a different Dark Force altogether, although he's just as deadly. And anyways, you pick an item, the game will show you the monster you have to fight, and the reward on the upper left, in this case the experience egg, and then you pick one of your 4 characters. And from this point on, you know what, we'll go with Celis, why not? And now it's essentially auto battle. You cannot control your characters. And these battles rely on luck and patience and fortitude, and I don't know, it's the fact that you can't directly control your characters makes this rather tedious, because what the computer AI normally does is have you cast spells that are essentially useless. And really the only way to get around that is to not teach spells to your characters, or sell your tools, or things like that, to narrow down the options that the game has to choose from, in hopes of the game picking something actually beneficial, or somewhat useful. Now, a little bit about this enemy, which we won't be running into until the final dungeon in the game, is that they have about 10,000 HP, and pretty much every blue magic spell in the book at their disposal. And what happened last time was, I hit him with an Aura Bolt, and he just kept using level 5 Doom and Whirlwind over and over and over. Oh, X-Zone, this might work. Holy shit! Alright, go Celis! Fuck yeah! Oh man, I was not expecting to win that battle at all. Oh man, talk about lucky. Oh, anyways, wow, I'm definitely gonna go save my game after that one. Wow. RNG, thank you. Yeah, I know, I'm getting a little bit too excited about a video game, but oh man, that's awesome. But anyways, what happened last time with Sabin was the battle had been dragging on, kind of like that one, and the game used a fight command, and I used a limit break and just killed him, so wow, now we have 2 experience eggs. That's amazing. Go Celis. And that is the power of X-Zone, viewers, whether it's intentional or not. Oh. Okay, so, what I want to do now, actually, is, well, continue on with the episode. So, first things first, you want Sabin in the front row, and you want to give him the Gaia gear, very important. And the Atlas armlet. You could give him a Genji glove if you wanted to, and 2 fire knuckles, but I only have 1 fire knuckle, and Poison Claw is just going to heal the guy I want to go after, so we're going to go with the Atlas armlet. And like I said, make sure he has Gaia gear and the fire knuckle, and make sure you save your game. Now, the first thing I want to wager here is the Soul Saber, because even though it'll randomly cast Doom, as I explained previously, it's not very practical, and I'm never going to use it. And we have to fight the Ophiuchus monster. But we're going to let Sabin take care of this one, because he is weak to fire, and one of his moves, I think it's called Slide, is Earth Elemental. So that'll just heal Sabin. And the odds of you losing this battle are very, very small. Yeah, that's a very easy battle to win. And for doing so, we get the Falchion. Alright. Now, for the next battle, we're going to be using Setzer. And I want to put him... I guess it doesn't really matter. The only thing that matters is that he has the Genji glove and some running shoes for auto haste. And for weapons, make sure he has the Trump weapons, which is why I bought them in the last episode. They're just like the Assassin Dagger. They have a 1 in 4 chance of just outright killing your opponent. And that's going to come in handy in the next battle. So what I'm going to do is take a minute to go save my game, and when we come back, I will have the... well, I'll hopefully have the item I want in question. Alright, so what I want to do now is bet my Falchion sword and hopefully defeat this ninja here and get a flame shield. So Setzer, you're up. Now the outsider is very deadly. He has 2 instant death attacks and he's very fast. But with a bit of luck, Setzer can, well, get the one-hit KO and give us the victory. Come on. Yes! Got him! Alright. And for doing so, we get a flame shield. Very good piece of equipment. So let's take a look at that, because now that we're in the world of Ruin, we're going to get access to a lot of equipment that has elemental absorption properties. As you can see here, the flame shield will absorb fire, nullify ice, although it makes you very weak to water, so keep that in mind. And if you notice on the left, it'll teach you Fire 2 at a rate of ×5 as long as you equip that. So now we could also learn spells from equipping certain items. So what I want to do is give that to Sabin. Yeah, much better defense there. And evade for that matter. Now the next one for Sabin is, oh man, it's pretty rough. The enemy in question, his final attack is called Trade-Off, which is instant death. And really, that determines the entire battle. You can kill him in 2 attacks, but he's always going to end the battle with an instant death attack. And if you can't block it, you lose. And Sabin is the best choice for that battle because he is weak to poison. So having a Poison Claw with an Atlas Armlet makes pretty short work of him. And the reason I want to go with the Flame Shield instead of, a Genji Glove and 2 Poison Claws is because the Flame Shield has 10% magic block, and we're going to need that along with the Zephyr Cape in order to hopefully dodge his final attack and win the battle. Oh, we don't need Gaia Gear anymore. No. Let's give him a Diamond Vest just for a little bit more defense. Yeah, so this is the setup I like to use it. This battle, though, is probably the most difficult out of all of the battles I want to show you guys today. So I'm going to take a moment to leave, save, and I'll be right back. Okay, the next item I want to wager is the Charm Bangle, which puts us against the Retainer, probably one of the most difficult Coliseum battles to win because of his instant death attack Trade-Off. Not only does he cast it during battle, but he also uses it as a final attack. And Sabin's Evade, at this point in the game, I can only get it up to 34%, which is essentially garbage. Relying on that to save us is a long shot. So what I'm hoping will happen is that Sabin will cast the Stop spell, which this guy is susceptible to. Yes! And now kill him before it wears off. If I remember correctly, if you're stopped, you can't use your final counterattacks. I don't know how long stop lasts for enemies, but I know for us it only lasts for a couple of turns. Okay, yeah, it only lasts for about 3 rounds. Okay, that didn't work out too well. Yes, but we got him anyways. Oh, man. Yeah, that is very difficult to pull off, guys. You have no idea. Whew. Wow. Okay, yeah, that 24% evade. Oh, man. Okay guys, we're back. I had to take a quick pause break after that one. Oh man, that fight is very difficult. I am just so relieved that we won that one. So, moving on, things are going to be a lot easier. So the next thing I want to wager is the Murasame Katana, so we can go up against Boris and Natasha with Sabin. pretty much the same setup as the Retainer battle. 2 Poison Claws, Genji Glove, Atlas Armlet. This guy is a lot easier than Retainer. In fact, he's probably gonna die. Yep, there you go. Man, talk about a night and day difference. Holy cow. But for defeating him, we get the Aura Katana, a very powerful weapon for Cyan. Now, for the next battle, it's going to be Edgar's turn, and we're going to be putting that Dragon Horn to use. Because if you take a look at it, the Dragon Horn makes your jump command continuous. It is ridiculously powerful when used in combination with the Dragoon Boots. So I'm going to go take a minute to step outside and save my game, and be right back. Okay, next up we're going to wager the Aura Katana that we just won, and if we can defeat the Raios, we'll be rewarded with the Strato Katana. So I'm going to use Edgar for this one. Before you fight this guy, make sure you have a Flame Shield equipped, because Surge is Ice Elemental, and our Flame Shield will nullify that. His other attack, Flare Star, is Fire Elemental, so we'll just absorb that. The only thing we have to watch out for is Arrow, and that'll kill us because it's pretty powerful and we can't defend against it. Yeah, instant death, not so effective here, Edgar. The reason I gave Edgar the Dragon Horn and Dragoon Boots is so he could jump into the air, because when you're in the air you don't take any damage. And that's probably the best way of avoiding Arrow at this point in the game. The good thing about the Dragon Horn is that it gives you multiple attacks per jump. At the very least, you'll hit them twice. Ooh, that was close. And you have a chance of attacking up to 4 times. Wow, 2 arrows in a row. Yeah, that is one thing about these Coliseum battles, is that they're very random and very frustrating, which is why you want to save before each one. Although one more jump should be enough to finish this guy. Don't ask me why my computer-controlled character is physically attacking even though he has the Dragoon Boots equipped, which replaces your fight command with jump, but I don't know. I guess it's a glitch in the game. But we should have this guy once we come down. He doesn't have too much HP. Oh, 3? Yes, got him. Alright. And now we have a Strato Katana. Very nice. Okay, so once again, I'm going to rearrange my setup, go out, save my game, and meet you right back here. Okay, this time we're going to be getting our hands on a Pearl Lance if we can defeat the Aquila. And for this one, I'll be going with Edgar. Same accessories as last time, Dragoon Boots and Dragon Horn. Only I gave him a Blizzard Sword because the Aquila is weak to ice. And much like the Genji Glove setup where you get 2 attacks, the reason I go with the Dragoon setup is because, yeah, you also get 2 attacks, but you have a chance at a 3rd or possible 4th attack. So it's possible you can defeat this guy in one good jump. Yes! Like so. And that is the power of the Dragon Horn, guys. Whew. Yeah, I wasn't sure I'd win that one. But, yeah, for doing so, yeah, look at that. Very powerful spear. It's also Holy Elemental. And it has a random chance of casting Holy whenever you attack, or whenever you jump. Normally, you only get 1 of those in the entire game. So that's a very worthwhile investment for doing all of these battles. So now I'm definitely going to go out, save my game, adjust my setup one more time, and meet you back here for the last 2 battles. Alright, we're back, and as you can see here, we're going to be putting Cesar to use. Once again, this time we're going to give him the Dice Weapon, because even though the battle power is very bad, I think it's like 1. what it does is that it ignores defense, and that'll come into play for the next battle. For relics, I just want to give him running shoes and the Atlas armlet, nothing too special. Those aren't even that important. And what we're going to be wagering this time is an elixir. And we get to fight a Cactrot! Yes, we finally get to see a Cactuar. And we can win a very unique item called the rename card. Now the thing about Cactuars, like every other Final Fantasy game, their evade is through the roof. They're pretty hard to kill, normally. However, since the dice just ignore defense, you can get around that and just kill them in one hit. Hooray! I like how Setzer is only really good when he cheats. But yeah, there you go. Now the rename card lets you rename your characters, and this is the only way in the game you can acquire them, I believe. So there you go. Now let's see, we've got the Pearl Lance. Okay, good to go. Edgar's all set up for his next battle. So, oh, he needs to get healed up. There we go, okay. It's time for the final showdown. So I'm gonna go out, save my game once again because I'm gonna need it. This last battle is, it's a doozy. It's gonna take all I have to beat this guy. So I'll be right back momentarily. Alright, it's time for the final battle against the Doom Dragon himself. You bet the rename card, you can win the Marvel Shoes, and I believe this is the only place in the game you can acquire them. So Edgar, it's up to you to save the day. Now this guy has 18,000 HP, so it's going to take a little while to kill this guy. Flame Shield again is essential because Southern Cross is Fire Elemental, and will absorb that. Now Northern Cross will freeze you. However, thanks to the Flame Shield, if he follows that up with Southern Cross, it'll break us out and heal us. Now Fallen 1, as you saw there, reduces your HP to 1, no matter what. Cannot be blocked, cannot be avoided. If he follows that up with a physical attack, it's game over. There's nothing I can do at this point. So hopefully he'll either use Southern Cross to heal me, or Edgar will keep jumping. Or he can cast Muddle. Why not? Now the good thing about the the Pearl Lance, as you saw, is that it has a 1 in 4 chance of casting Pearl when you attack, which is the holy spell, but you know, we can't say holy because we have to censor it. So this battle's going to take a little bit of luck, and if I didn't waste 2 turns casting stupid spells, I probably would have had him by now. I really hope he does Southern Cross. Of course not, you son of a bitch. Okay, we're going to try that one more time. But yeah, that's essentially the fight right there, guys. The reason I used Edgar to fight the Aquila instead of Celis is because even with the Genji Glove on Celis with 2 Blizzard Swords, she does about 4,000 damage per round, but the problem with Celis in the arena is that the game likes to have her spam Runic over and over and over, and she spends more time doing nothing than she does attacking, so I went with Edgar. Nice triple jump to start off the battle. Oh, game, why do you do this to me? It's alright though, it's alright. We got him 1/3 of the way dead already. And we dodged that physical attack, luckily. I cannot stress how powerful the jump ability is in the Coliseum here. I mean, there's really no reason not to combine it with the Dragon Horn for extra damage. Come on, yes! That's a cool looking dragon. Hey, thanks for the free heal. Come on, Edgar. One good jump. One time, dealer. One time. Oh man, this whole video has been so stressful. You guys don't even know. Yes! Got him! Fuck yeah. Marvel shoes. One of the best accessories in the entire game. You want to know what those do? That's not very descriptive, game. Thanks a lot. Well, what those do is you get auto haste, auto protect, auto shell, and auto regen, all on one accessory. They are amazing, and we'll be picking up those later on. Actually, I might do that off screen and just pick up like 3 more pairs, because I would like to have 4 in total. Oh man, but yeah, that is what I consider to be a good risk versus reward situation. We got a lot of good items here. And with that, viewers, I'm going to call this a video because that's all I want to do for now. So, until next time, take care, have a good day, thanks for watching, and I leave you with this.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?